Hey guys, how's it going? Kids here making more videos again, and today guys, got a cool video for you. This is my Honda Accord 2013, and I finally had to make a video where I talk about the top 10 things what I hate about this car. Let me pause right there for a second, okay? Because I don't want you guys thinking that I'm bashing on this car or anything like that, okay? I still love my car. You guys know that her name is Shadow. I love this car. I drive it every day. It's like a very good go-to car for me, and I use it all the time. Use it on road trips, everything like that. Now, these top 10 things that I'm going to tell you is just something that it's a little annoying, you know what I mean? It's not deal breakers or anything like that, just a little annoying. And if you're trying to buy a car, this is a great educational video for you on the Honda Accord 2013 Sport. Now, this will also work for the 14 and the 15 because they're exactly identical. Top 10, without further ado, these are not in any order, okay? So don't worry about that, so let's get to it. All right, so the number one thing the first stop is the infotainment system on the Sport model. Now, this infotainment system is actually a little bit similar to the one with the other screen right here. You Honda Accord owners, you guys know about it too, the little screen that happens right here in the touring and stuff like that. Now, infotainment system is okay, it's not that bad, but what I want to pinpoint is the Pandora app. As you can see, whenever I turn it on, the Pandora app came on. Now, the Pandora app in this car, guys, is absolutely the worst, okay? When it doesn't work. When it does work, it is amazing. I love the app when it does work. When it's not working, and you guys Honda Accord owners are like, oh yeah, I hate the freaking Pandora app because it takes a long time to connect, and then you got to turn off your Pandora, you got to turn off your unhook the Bluetooth from your phone, you got to turn off your phone and stuff like that. You just got to mess with it, and finally it starts working. So number one, Pandora app on the infotainment system. Number two, brakes. It has to be the brakes of this car is absolutely one of the worst I've seen, okay? Now, they do stop the car and everything like that, but whenever I do press the brakes, and Honda Accord owners know this, is that it makes a squealing noise from time to time, and it's really annoying. Sometimes it's at very low speeds, like around 10 miles per hour or less. It makes a little squealing noise. It's really weird. I don't know how. I want to actually replace all the brakes on my car and stuff like that in a little bit. It has a little miles on it, but whenever I had like around even 10,000 miles, the brakes were horrible. Number two, brakes. Number three, this is a big one, guys, okay? Wind noise. Honda Accord, whenever I got this car, the first week when I was driving it, I started hearing these little whirling noises, like whirling noises everywhere around the window, on the passenger, stuff like that. I just started hearing these whirling noises, and I was like, this is a brand new car. Why is it making all this noise and stuff? Apparently, these seals aren't perfect on the Honda Accord, and so basically they make whirling noises, and whenever you're driving even 50 or 60 or 70 miles per hour, the wind noises get louder and the faster you go. So number three, wind noise. The next thing on my list is number four, the suspension. The suspension on this car, particularly on the 2013 Sport model, on the right side of the car, this suspension system right here, whenever you turn your car left or right, in my case it was right, it would make a screeching noise. It would be like someone scratching a chalkboard. It would like something like that. Luckily, it was still under warranty. This was at probably 3,000 miles or something, so this is fairly new. 3,000 miles, not too bad. It made all these noises, and it was right here, right around here. So basically, I took it to Honda dealership. They got it fixed, no problem though. But if you have that problem, make sure you get it checked out. So number four, the suspension. All right, so number five. Now this is one that got annoying over time, you know what I mean? And I know number four was suspension, but this is probably more to deal with the low profile tires. So number five is the bumpiness of the ride. I've been in the other model, which is the Touring and stuff like that. They have the thicker tires, but they don't have the cool, awesome looking rims and the low profile tires of this car. Now, I know a lot of people are like, well, you know, you got low profile tires, you're gonna have to have a bumpy ride. Yeah, that's true. So I guess that's another thing. You know, number 5 would have to be the bumpiness of the ride, and it just gets a little bit annoying. All right, so number 6 would have to be the fact that this is absolutely a black car. Okay, number 6 is that this is a black car. And this is, you know, if you got a white car, that's perfectly fine. But this is the black Honda Accord. If I wash this car and I wax it within about a month or less than a month, it will get dirty. Now, if I just wash it and don't put any wax, within the next hour it gets dirty. And it's ridiculous actually how dirty this car gets. Now if you look close at it, you can actually see the dirt on here. So I just washed it yesterday and it's already really dirty. It gets dirty really fast. And if you are a Honda Accord, even a black car owner, you know that it gets dirty. Not only that, the interior, since I have black on black, the interior actually gets really dirty down there, and no one even sits back here really that often, but yet the interior is dirty somehow on the carpet. So black cars. Number 7 would have to be the lights on this car. Now, if you guys know, if you've been following my channel, I have changed out all the bulbs, including the low beams, the little parking light, and also the fog lights, okay, to make it look nice. But when they came stock, these lights are horrible. They're yellow, they don't look very modern, stuff like that, so it makes it look a little bit old. And that's the one thing about this car I did not like, the lights. And speaking of also lights, the tail lights, they're okay. They don't look the best, but you know, they're okay. I'm gonna order these other lights that look really nice. You know, for the sport model, they're okay. Now also the actual light that's inside the trunk and the dome light, they're very dim, and that's another annoying thing about the car. So the lights in this car, they're okay, but once you actually upgrade it, you know, I put a new light system in here, put a new light system inside my dome. If you check out my other videos, you'll look at them. And I also upgraded all my lights in the front, and they look really nice. So that's another thing. Number 7, lights. Number 8, it has to be the paddle shifters. Now, when this car first came out, the paddle shifters was like the coolest thing ever. Okay, I loved it a lot, but I never used it. And when I started using it, I don't know why, but the response of the actual, whenever you shift into gear or downshift, it's like almost it's fake. It's not like a, you know, like a Lamborghini or anything. Now I know that you guys are like, well, it's not supposed to be a Lamborghini. Of course not. I'm just saying, that's just my opinion. You know, I'm just saying that it's kind of you know, slow when it comes to actually shifting. So when I shift forward, it takes a little bit of time. When I shift downshift, it takes a little bit of time. There's a little lag. But yeah, that's number 8, paddle shifters. All right, so number 9, this one is another big one actually. No push button start. For the sport model, I have absolutely no idea why they did not have a push button start. But there's no push button start for the sport model on the 13, the 14, the 15, and the 16, guys. Like, the sport model does not come with a push button start. It is ridiculous. I don't know why. Even the 2016 model does not come with a push button start. That is one of the biggest annoyances, other than the Pandora app and other things. But yeah, number 9, no push button start. And now finally for number 10, the sport model does not come with a sunroof, guys. And it drives me crazy because I love sunroofs, but I love the sport model a lot because of the rims and the look of the car. You know, it just looks much nicer. The wider tires and stuff like that make it look awesome. The dual exhaust, but no sunroof, guys. That is number 10, no sunroof. Alright guys, that's pretty much it for this video. Hope you guys liked the top 10 things I hate about my car, the Honda Accord 2013. And again guys, I just want to emphasize that I love my car, okay? These are just the things that I'm being extra critical about. I'm very grateful for my car. This thing has taken me everywhere. Shadow has taken me everywhere, literally everywhere across the United States. So I love my car, and it felt really bad doing a critical video about it, but people wanted to hear, people wanted to know what are some things that you don't like about your car. And it's always good to have that opinion to improve, stuff like that. So, you know, I made a video for you guys about it. I hope you liked it. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Make sure you subscribe for more videos. I will be making a top 10 video of things I love about this ride, and you know, stay tuned for that. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you know, stay tuned for more videos. Comment below if you have any other questions, and I will see you on the next video. Creatures here saying thanks for watching, and peace.